Hey YouTube, what's going on? Curtis Stewart, Livinoffgrid. Hey, since my last video I posted about Hirschbach, I just switched over to Hirschbach recently, and I really enjoy it here. I put the video on Truckers Report, and I'm getting a lot of questions back about like the lease and e-logs and all that stuff. Well, if you're a truck driver out here, you need to keep up on the laws and stuff. And as of December 16th, you now have 2 years to switch over to e-logs, and a lot of guys don't like e-logs, so it's going to happen. I mean, it's eventual. So if you're choosing a company based on being on e-logs or paper logs, I mean, you're going to be on e-logs anyway, eventually. So, and the only thing with that is there are a couple stipulations. If you go to like say a small company with under 5 trucks and all their trucks are older than the year 2000, then you can stay on paper logs. But if they're newer than 2000, you're going to have to be on e-logs anyway. So don't base your choice of a company based on that. Most of the big companies now are on e-logs anyway, and most of them are going to automatic trucks. I mean, it's just the nature of the beast. You're going to have to deal with an automatic eventually. So don't base your career choice on that either. And, I was pretty skeptical about the whole automatics also. I've always driven either 13-speed, 18-speed, 10-speed. And I was a little leery about going to the automatic. But I got to tell you, it's pretty nice. I mean, it shifts great. It's pretty smooth. And I thought it was going to be really clunky and having to go through all the gears right off the get-go, but I gotta tell you, in traffic it's great. My clutch leg feels a lot better now, so maybe I'm getting lazy, I don't know, but it is kind of nice. So also let me tell you a little bit about leases. Okay, I've been through a few of them. Some of the bigger companies, the ones that I call the student companies, they're the big ones like Swift, KLM, CRST, England, Prime, the ones that say, hey, you want a new career in driving truck, we'll train you, you drive for us, we'll pay your school off for you, because it's their school usually. And the students go out and start driving truck, and they're making, maybe $500 a week. And maybe they think that's great, because you go home and trying to find a job that you're going to get paid $500-600 a week. It's kind of, it's hard to do. But being a truck driver, you need to get compensated for being away from home and being out here. It's a different lifestyle. And don't think that you're going to find you can find companies where you're going to be home every week. But a lot of guys will get over here and I want to be an over-the-road truck driver, and then they want to go home every weekend, and then they complain about not making any money. Well, be realistic. That's not the kind of job or the kind of lifestyle where you get to be home every weekend and still make the money you think you're going to make. So, the big companies like that, they push the leases on you, and then you're paying for their truck. And then you break the lease, which they're open-ended leases anyway. It's a walk-away lease usually. You break the lease, so they take the truck back. They charge you for any kind of damage, and they'll find damage. So you walk away owing them money. You've paid for their truck payments. They take the truck, they shine it all back up, and they give it to the next student. So, come on. They're not hauling freight. They're a truck dealer. But I found, Hirschbach, I like Hirschbach because they're they want you to make money too, and all the driver managers, they make money based on what you're doing. So if you're not rolling, they're not making any money either. So they keep you rolling, they keep you in good shape. And so with the big student leases, now most of the lease payments are going to be about the same no matter where you go. If you about $700, $600 to $800 a week is what you're going to be paying for a lease. Now a lot of the big companies, they'll have like a 5 to 7 year lease, and then you own the truck at the end of the lease. There's no buyout or balloon payment. With Hirschbach, it's like a 2.5 to 3 year lease, and there is a buyout, but it kind of depends on what you want to do. Do you want to own the truck, or do you just see? I do it just so I can make more money, because I've always been able to make more money being a lease purchase or a lease driver as compared to a company driver, because I know how to keep my operating costs down. And with Hirschbach, their fuel incentive is great, because like I said before, you're only paying 69 cents a mile for the first, or 69 cents a gallon for the first 6 months for fuel, and after that it's only $1 a gallon for fuel. Look at the diesel prices now. They're up over $3 a gallon. So right there, I'm saving that money and putting it back in my pocket. Or I could put that towards a bigger payment on the truck, so I can own the truck in 2.5 years. So that's a big thing for me. Plus they do quarterly bonuses. I think it's up to like $2,500 for safety bonuses. If you're not getting any tickets or anything, that's so every 3 months, you get $1,500. That's an extra $500 a month, and you can put that on your truck payment too, and you're still making money. So I couldn't go work for a company and make $500-600 a week. That's just not feasible for me. I mean, I have a family, I have a mortgage, I have things I got to pay for, I got bills. And I've been doing this long enough to know that there's money to be made in trucking. If you can't take home after all expenses, if you can't take home $1,200 plus a week doing this, find something else to do, or find another company to go with. Like I said, with Hirschbach so far, I'm not going to say I've been here for 20 years and every week it's the same. I haven't been here very long, but so far they've done what they said they were going to do, and I'm getting paid what I should be getting paid. And and I've created a spreadsheet for myself so I can see my operating costs. Put your fixed costs in there, your variable costs in there, and knowing that I'm only paying 69 cents a gallon for fuel, I know what my checks are going to be every week based on the miles that I drive, because I know what it takes to operate this truck. So anyway, I mean, if you have more questions, I can pretty much answer anything you have questions on, and if I can't, I can sure look it up and find out for you. I don't know everything, but I do try and keep up on the laws, and I try and keep up on the different companies out here, because I mean, this is what I do, and I'm passionate about driving truck, and I'm going to make some money driving truck. I mean, that's all there is to it. If I'm not going to make money doing this, I'll go find money elsewhere, because money makes the world go round, man. And it's not everything. It's good to be happy and have your family, but my family understands that I'm out on the road, and when I get home, we have a good, happy time, and I love my family, they love me, and I get to call them every day, and at night I get on FaceTime and we chat and stuff. So it's what I do. So Hirschbach's great. If you feel like you want to move to Hirschbach, let me know. I will walk you through it, and like I said in the last video, I'll give you $500. And I didn't even know that there was a referral bonus. I found that out last week, and but I would be doing these videos anyway, because I think Hirschbach is great, and I think that if you got a little bit of experience driving truck and you want a good place to be at, Hirschbach is a good place to be at. I mean, I haven't really seen any bad reviews with them so far, and all the other guys I've talked to have been happy with them, and I am happy with them. And if I'm happy with them, they got to be pretty good, because I try and be happy wherever I'm at, but when it comes to money and paying my bills and making things happen, Hirschbach is where I'm most happy. So anyway, keep trucking, keep safe, stay warm out of the cold weather up there in the north. Well, really everywhere in the States these days. It's what, the 3rd right now, and it's pretty cold even down here in Texas. So anyway, stay warm, keep your fuel from gelling up, and keep rolling.